Okay, this was the first thing we ever shot, and we did this.
A year
Man,
before?
when did we do this? Back in 2014.
Yeah.
You had this before I came on.
Yeah.
Yeah. And I love how this turned out, and like being at PSX Live when this aired, and people did not expect this, is still one of like the career highlights as far as just how people lost their shit.
I will always, I don't know if you remember this, Ash, but we had to like sneak you in the back because me being there at PSX, okay, Troy's doing a game or something.
Yeah.
When people saw that Firefly logo,
they
Yeah.
exploded.
lost because
and they thought that was it.
It was fun.
And there's so many, obviously this moment is never in the game, but there's a lot of what's in the game is hinted at here, right? The idea of this PTSD, where she has a hard time keeping her hand steady. That's a recurring theme in the game. Obviously the guitar. It's just insane details, Naughty Dog, of like the fingerprint, the bloody fingerprint on the tuner. That tattoo, that then people started getting this tattoo before the game ever came out.
Yeah.
I remember that. It's like, wow.
We worked a lot on the hand tech. I was just making sure like we could have these close-up shots of hands.
Through the valley of the shadow.
Good grief, I was so nervous.
Yeah.
Because we hadn't been on the stage in a while. And then it was like, hey, sing a song, too.
Even in that tight shot, though, of just your eyes, it's like you instantly see Ellie.
Yeah.
But it was like this Ellie is more Ashley than the original
Yeah.
Ellie.
Yeah.
Because I know I'll kill my enemies when they come.
No.
Surely
Chills every time.
Ghost Joel.
Every time
Ghost
it goes
Joel.
Joel.
follow me all the days.
But yeah, the artistry on display in this trailer still blows me away.
I will dwell.
Right? We're like, we're now in the next generation since this game came out, and it's still one of the best looking things.
Said I walk beside the still waters and they restore my soul.
John Sweeney, our art director, did a lot of like the shots here, concept art, to just nail down the exact details that we wanted of like showing this fight that happened in this house. And some of these ideas didn't make it into the final game. We actually toyed up quite a bit. I'm sure you remember, Hallie, of having Ghost Joel with Ellie throughout the adventure.
Yeah, that was an early idea.
Oh.
What are you doing, kiddo?
And then just hearing your voice, people in the audience just went
You
crazy.
really gonna go through with this?
There's the window, too. And
All this hair tech of just trying to get this haircut just perfect.
I'm gonna find
And then you don't see a clear shot of her until the very, very end right here.
every last one.
God, that was a really fun experience. Seeing, I think, for the first time how excited people were for the second one, I think it just surprised me in a big way.
And I remember just like you could feel people holding their breath, like, okay, what's going to be the subtitle, or like, how are they going to separate this? And it's like, boom.
PlayStation.
This is the longest, most ambitious game in the studio's history. That's a big challenge to take on.
The Last of Us was this beloved game that won all these awards.
So many people were like, Last of Us 1 is perfect. They shouldn't make a sequel.
My hope is it's going to make the first game even greater.
That's the thing I love about the beginning of a project. It's like, it's all optimism. This is going to be the game that I always dreamed about making.
Let's do something new. Let's take risks. Let's kill Joel right away. Let's just kill him.
Yeah, I was like, what? Yeah, let's do it.
you're going to piss a lot of people off.
This scope on this game is extraordinary.
I'm confident in the game if we finish it. I'll be frank, it's not looking great.
I'm feeling burned out. I can't crunch like I used to.
We started having these leaks.
It was awful. There were a lot of days where I would just cry.
And then there's these rumblings of this pandemic.
Are people going to want to play a game that takes place in a pandemic when there's a real pandemic?
Ever gonna finish this game?
It's a marathon, it's not a sprint. Keep the faith. When we come together, when we do this thing that people outside the studio talk about, like this Naughty Dog magic, this is what it looks like.
Or Joel doesn't die. So then what happens is all of us become friends.
Clear!